Hi guys, and welcome to High Council Transmissions and Live Like Low. Today we're going to be doing a trial transmission from Martin Luther King Jr. And what we are doing right now, this video may or may not be posted. If you're seeing it, then it's being posted, obviously. But this is the first time that he's entering the vessel, and so there might be a little bit of adjusting in the body and frequency. You will definitely hear some reverberations, some different expressions as it's being adjusted in the channel. Okay. He's like, this is interesting. Du, dan, do. Whenever I am ready, I suppose. This is truly a strange experience, but I was very excited to be here with you. Lauren had lit a saint candle for me during a intention setting where she was talking about help with her voice and delivery. And I told her that I was willing to assist if she would allow me to emanate through her from time to time. And it has been just marvelous. She has been preparing to house me, and I was just excited to be a part of this temple, as you call it. I have just been delighted to even be able to speak with you throughout this day, and it is, oh, this body feels so different. It is, there is vibration that I would say is not what I am used to, as in my lifetime, my body did not vibrate at such a frequency. Let us begin with a simple message that will allow me to adjust inside of the vessel and also allow you to receive what it is I have for you today. Today we'll be directly transmitting and speaking directly to those of the diaspora. We hope that you have been here and drawn here because your ancestors are ready for you to hear this directly from the horse's mouth. And we do not care about what you have to say about it. I have emanated for a long time in Lauren's frequency. Her grandmother was born close to me as she was born on the day of my birth. She has always looked to me as a reverberation of her own ancestor, her grandmother. And therefore it was easy for me to connect with her and her vessel. And when she allowed me to come through, it was so marvelous. It is strange, I think, that more of us, like Lauren, does not transmission, does not transmit us, the ancestors of the past, like these. We are what you would say in a term of elevated because we have done our work and fulfilled our mission. But we are also living within the hearts of many because of our work as it reverberates through time and space. And this is not a point of ego, but it is because all of you have access to all energies within your history. Please do remember this. If you ever have a time where you feel like you need voice, you may call upon me. If you ever need time to feel like you need to set boundaries, you may call upon me or you may call upon another. If you feel like you want to be able to defend yourself, you may call upon Malcolm. We're all here for you as we emanate in the ancestral realm and we are able to move within you because we are you. Let us speak more about this. I am using us because not only am I here to speak to you, but there are many of us, many ancestors, many high ancestors of the realm who were here to bring passage to you being, to all that you have, to you standing on the shoulders of our accomplishments, our dreams, and our emanations through time. And it is important that you will remember whom you are. You must stop keeping your head down looking at the floor. You are better than this. We are sorry as Lauren tends to roll her R's when channeling. It is something I am not used to, and I am getting used to changing up the mannerisms in the voice. But we wish to speak diligently to you about being very effective. And if you want something to change, you must get up and be active. Nothing has happened without activity. Also, nothing has happened without well-organized action, planning, and deliberation. During our time in life, me and my colleagues of our movements met in basements and in dimly lit rooms in the back of barbershops, just to be able to plan and reconcile different ideas and marches and parts of the movement together in different cities. Now you have all types of ways of communicating, yet no one is on the same page. Strange. This is strange to me. To immobilize, you must first inspire. You must first inspire those who are to follow you into the thick of it. During this time in history, those of the diaspora are separated in many ways, delineated in many cages of the mind. And although things have progressed since my time, things are not fully in alignment with what should be and is soon. Someone who is hearing this right now is ready. You are ready, yet you take no action. You have been waiting to say your words. Speak up. You have been in the mode of wanting to be a certain kind of person, to move in a certain type of way, to boycott certain things that just do not serve your people. Yet you move the same as everyone else. Yet you purchase the same as everyone else. Make it make sense. If you want change, you must also move your wallet, your dollar, and the way you move from day to day. If you are an environmentalist, it is not always financially appropriate to burn out to go get something that is more economically friendly. But in the meantime of elevating, you can go and do something else. I'm trying to give you a different way of looking at it, because at this point, we want you to understand that it's not about militantness. It's about diligence. It's about deciding. It's about discovering. And it's about being complete to who you are. Why do you emanate as a servant when you have never been that? And we made sure of it. Why are you emanating like you are lesser than anyone? Why do you believe this? You are better. You are wiser. Aren't you? Raise your head. Walk straight and tall. Stop trying to belittle yourself or expand yourself to be something that you are not. Be yourself. Emanate like someone loved you. You may not have grown up with someone who loved you, but we loved you enough to do what was necessary for your existence. Do not forget the backs that you stand on. Do not forget the shoulders that you rise on. We need to remember why we are here. Do not take yourself back to some slavery days. There has always been rise. There's always been rebellion. There's always been leaders. Yet you look back at oppression, and in the oppression were kings. In the oppressed were queens. I will calm down for the sake of Lauren. In all that became before you, there were those who stuck their neck out for those that came after. Yet your neck cower in your chest. Where are you? Who are you? It is one thing to love yourself and to make yourself beautiful or to make yourself exalted as a male or as a female. But it is not okay. It is not okay to deduce and change who you are because you are in confusion of what is for you, against you, and supporting you. Whether that is inside, outside, or in the family line. I need you to understand that self-hatred is running rampant in the community. Self-love is required for our elevation at this time. We can no longer suppress feelings like we did in the past to just get by. Because there are systems that suppress us and oppress us. Systems, but not people. Those people barely have any power to do anything. But because the chain on the mind is so locked down and tight, you don't even try to be different, emanate different. The hatred of self and the hatred of what the Black man and woman have become creates confusion within us. It should not matter who loves what gender. It should not matter who is for what person. Are you Black? Are you of the diaspora? Then why do you not love your brother, your sister? Why are you in competition with somebody who is just like you? Because you've been taught to hate yourself. And because you've been taught to hate yourself, you hate anybody who emanates just like you. That's preposterous. Rise up, fam. You want to speak like you chosen. Show a little faith, a little gump. We know what it's like right now in the community, in the businesses around here. But we need y'all to understand something. On the backs of your ancestors, you pay for the rise of your oppressor. Plain and simple. We want you to support your own in whatever way possible, whenever possible. It is not always convenient. We know this. We are not asking for every single dollar to be circulated within our community, but we ask for your commitment. A minimum of 25% of your income needs to be going back into your community. Period. Trillions of Black dollars are going everywhere but home, into our communities. Therefore, our communities continue to be lackluster. And before you make ridiculous excuses, there are Black-owned everything, and you know this. Google it. If you cannot afford it, take your time to afford to support your own. We also would like to address, ain't no discount for being Black. If you feel like you gotta go to work and work 10 times harder, what makes you think you can walk into a Black business and pay 20% less? Make it make sense, baby. Circulate your dollars in your community. This is what we have for you at this time. We are emanating through, and I, Martin Luther King, am blessed to come through such a vessel with such a voice. I will not be hindered by any construct of the sort. When I come through, I emanate because it needs to be seen and done effectively. And many of us will come through this vessel to emanate effectively. Because some of us are not emanating as effective. And it is not 100% your fault, but it is also a result of ineffective planning and reach. Please call upon us for your assistance because you do need it. And many of you operate in certain religious capacities, which I did in my lifetime. But I will say it again. If you can call on the energy of an ancestor of Jesus, then you can call on the energy and the ancestor of me. I was the Moses of our time. Call upon me. Ask for our help. Just because we are dead does not mean we stop emanating. Just because we have lived our life's mission and we are done with physicality does not mean that we are done emanating for change upon this planet amongst our people. Please do remember us, who we are, and call upon us in your prayers. For the meek shall not witness the coming. For if you wish to rise and be different, you must call upon those who back you up, whose shoulders you stand upon, because we are the egregore that walk within the energy of you. Regardless of what we thought of in life or did in life, we do not care. If you are for the cause, then we are for the cause. Does that emanate with you? We hope so. This has been the ancestors of the diaspora and Martin Luther King. We will be emanating with you again. Blessings be upon you. Amen. Oh. Whew. Okay. Okay, yeah, damn. All right, y'all. So I hope that y'all received that message. That was intense as fuck. Okay. Wow. So, let me just shortly think of some resources. If you would like to buy black, there are a few websites that you can buy black from. I think it's WeBuyBlack.com that is kind of like a store where you can find Black-owned businesses. They have a bunch of directories and stuff like that. If you're in the spiritual community, y'all, Etsy and TikTok is full of Black businesses that that sell stuff, okay? And if you want to get a Starseed shirt, I'm gonna drop it down below. It is made by a Black business, so I'm gonna put those shirts below for y'all. I'm hearing like it doesn't it's not hard, right? It's not hard to do, but in the time of Amazon, it is inconvenient. And so be vigilant on how you spend your excess funds. It is important that we circulate within our community and we do our best to love on each other. Okay? I love you guys. If you have any questions, please leave them down below. If you guys would like to hop on a live together, we could do some type of transmission. If there's anyone who would like to reach out to me, you guys can do so via Instagram or TikTok, and my link will be in the description. And you can also email me at Lauren Allen, Lauren, Allen, Allen, at lovegoddess, lovegoddess.co. I don't know why I feel that you need this information, but should you need it, please reach out to me. So yeah, I love you guys. I hope that you continue to thrive, you continue to elevate. And if you guys want to book with me, you can go to lovegoddess.com, or I should have my scheduling link down below if you guys are interested. So I love you. Stay amazing, stay vibing, and I hope that you guys have an amazing, amazing day. Bye.